When LUMIX S9 first came out, it was marketed as a fun vlogging camera. Small, lightweight, and affordable. But did you realize that it actually has some features that you would normally only see in cinema cameras? So today I want to share with you on how to turn your LUMIX S9 to a cinema camera. Let's start with one of the most important parts, the lens. Most cameras nowadays, even the S9, often have that sharp digital look. And when you pair it with the typical modern photography lens, the image can be a little too video-like. So this is the Simera-C 35mm t1.5, a cinema lens from Typok. Compared to something like the LUMIX lens, which is very clean and sharp, the Simera-C feels more organic, but still clean in a way. In my opinion, it sits nicely in between the modern look and the vintage look. That's what makes it such a good match for the S9. It counters the digital sharpness from the camera just enough. The body is made out of metal, solid but very compact and light. It feels balanced when paired with the small S9. The focus ring is smooth. The aperture is clickless up to t1.5, which is very great for low light. Although the focus throw is quite long, so if you're doing handheld, manual focusing can be quite tricky. It has 62 filter thread and comes in E and M mount. I went with the M mount so I can adapt it to basically any camera. They also sent me the M to L adapter and it works using the PL system. Now let's talk about the camera settings. S9 has one of the best in-body stabilization. So when you turn it on, make sure you set the IB setting according to your focal length. Then set your color profile to V-Lock so you get the most dynamic range. For resolution, go 4K at 24 or 25 frames per second, or even better, 6K open gate. That means it's using the full sensor size. It's really amazing because there's no other full-frame cameras in this price range that has open gate feature. This is a feature that cinema cameras like Arri Alexa would have. Switch your shutter speed to shutter angle. Set it to 180 degrees and your motion blur will look more natural no matter what your frame rate you're shooting with. LUMIX S9 is kind of a cinema camera in disguise. Yes, it doesn't have RAW and it's missing a few things, but if you know how to work with the light and nail your settings right in the camera, you still can get very beautiful images. Try to lock in your white balance in camera and stay on native ISO to avoid the digital noise. Use an ND filter to further adjust your exposure. With this very compact and light setup, you are ready to shoot. Using the Simera-C wide open, it's sharp in the center, then you get this soft, slightly swirly bokeh on the edges. First time I saw the result, I was really blown away. I feel like I have found my cinema lens. And like other lenses, when you stop it down, it becomes sharp across the edges, but you still get that organic look. Since it has a bit of a vintage character, you'll also get some flares. Sometimes they look really nice, but sometimes not really. Depends on the angle. When Typok asked me which focal length that I wanted, I chose 35mm. Why? Because it's a very versatile focal length. It isolates your subject, but still be able to show the surroundings. It feels very natural, not too tight, not too wide. I feel like you can shoot a whole film just using that focal length. I knew films like Call Me By Your Name was shot entirely on 35mm lens. Overall, I'm super happy with this setup. You will definitely see more of this in my future videos. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. I hope you find this useful. I'll see you next time. Take care.